Speaker, I rise in support of this legislation, H.R. 535, the Taiwan Travel Act, and yield myself as much time as I may consume.
Gentleman's recognized for such time.
Pleased to have joined with Congressman Sherman in introducing this bill, the Taiwan Travel Act. Taiwan is not just an important trading partner, our 14th largest market. It is not just a land of 23 million people. It is a democratic ally of the United States, a place where our values are displayed in the Asia-Pacific region. And yet, it would be surprising for most Americans to know that leaders from Taiwan are not allowed to visit the United States under any reasonable format. Instead, the President of Taiwan cannot visit Washington, D.C., but can visit Los Angeles for a refueling stop on the way to Costa Rica. What an absurd fiction that the President of Taiwan would fly across the Pacific again and again to visit their friends in Costa Rica or other Central American countries, and that the refueling stop is just a 2-day effort to put fuel on a jet plane. Now, my district actually benefits from this, because when the President and several different presidents of Taiwan come to America, they refuel at Los Angeles Airport, and they come to the Sheraton Universal Hotel in the 30th Congressional District. But in spite of the benefit, both in terms of image and economy, that the current situation provides for the 30th District, it's time for us to grow up. It's time for us to realize that Taiwan is a vital ally and that its most important leaders should be visiting Washington, D.C. and talking not only to the legislative branch, but talking to the executive branch as well. We should no longer be in a circumstance where when members of Congress from other parts of the country want to visit with the President of Taiwan, they have to fly to Universal City and stay at the Sheraton in my district and visit there. We could communicate far better if the President of Taiwan was able to land at Dulles and be in the halls of Congress. So this bill simply says that it's time to encourage travel of the high-ranking officials of each country to the other and meetings at the highest levels. That is one important step in ending this effort to isolate Taiwan, because by encouraging greater level of high-level visits and dialogue, we would ease Taiwan's international isolation and reaffirm the U.S. has a political and security commitment to the freedom of Taiwan. With that, I commend Mr. Shabbat for introducing this legislation, and I reserve the balance of my time.